All right. Welcome back, everybody, to this commentary playthrough of Trails Through Daybreak with Kellador. If you like what you see on the channel, remember to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you know when these hit every day. In the meantime, we have made it to Basel. We're on the second half of the chapter. Agnes is on her school trip, and Ren is overseeing all of the students, so we'll see how that comes into play. In the meantime, we're checking into our hotel. Oh, President Rooster, if you could greenlight some budget allocation for this new project, then we... Absolutely not. We're stretched too thin as it is. We already have 2 major projects. We can't handle a third without new hires. Come back to me with an impact plan and we'll go from there. That's going to be tricky. We don't have the budget space to fit much more. This is a high priority project direct from Verne Company. We would have loved to cooperate on this project, but, well, that's not what I'm worried about. It's more the budget.
Alrighty.
Well, ooh, the Grand Prix. Grand Circuit. Zenith 1. Hey. I'm poking my nose around. Don't ruin my vibe. You're ruining my vibe, Van. Stop it. Fine. Welcome to the Verne Company. What brings you here today? We're Arkwright Solutions from the capital. We're here on an official request from Elsheim. Ah, good. Mr. Townsend has been expecting you. Take the elevator on your left to the meeting room. It's on the 20th floor.
Arkwright Solutions. So you're the investigators that Elsheim hired.
Pretty much. They asked us to look into the various problems that have hit
Putting
Basel.
their noses where they don't belong. It's nothing. Let me get straight to the point. Any concern is unfounded. We have everything under control.
Which clearly means you don't. Do you now? If you could please explain. First, regarding the instability of the orbital net within the city, it was discovered that it was a simple matter of heavy traffic on the net. And just like with our orbital distribution network, the problem has been solved. Isn't that so?
Generally speaking. The maximum delay of 8.3% is down to 0.35% as of this morning.
That does sound like a big drop, yeah. You've still got that 0.35% hanging around, though. Ideally, that should be 0, yeah? Smells to me like there's still some stuff to figure out there. And that ain't the only issue you're dealing with, is it? What about the swell of visitors buzzing around the city? Is that not obvious? Basel is the beating heart of Calvert's industrial sector, home to my Verne Group and nearly 100 partners and subsidiaries. That's thousands upon thousands of employees, contractors, managers, all acting of their own accord. New hires from all over come in every day. So naturally, the city appears busy. An influx of visitors, particularly at this time of year, is nothing to fret over. Even bad faith visitors? Spies are all the rage these days, you know? I'm not sure what you've heard out there, but I'd advise against parroting such unsubstantial claims. Your evidence, please? Though we've yet to investigate this issue, your dodging of the question implies you also lack the evidence to prove or deny the allegations. That's what we're here for, Mr. Townsend, to conduct this investigation on your behalf. So, yeah, if we find anything, and I do mean anything, we'll let you know. Fine. Do what you will. Squabbling further over this would be a waste of time. Silesian, if you would. Received a D-rank ID certification. Oh yeah? I heard about these. These are temporary issue security cards for visitors such as yourselves. The city implemented them last year. With these, you're free to use the Aerotram to travel to Newtown and the Artisanal District. You can't take the upper-level Aerotram to the Institute of Science, however. Huh? Why not? Wait. Hold up. Appreciate it. We'll go and get to work then. Wait. Given our public position, we have to make sure the Principality saves face. I personally don't think this warrants an investigation by the likes of you, but we nevertheless prepared a point of contact for you. Quatre Silesian.
My name is Quatre Silesian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science. I have other business to attend to, so I can't always provide you with support. But should you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me.
Well, we'd appreciate that.
Contact information exchanged.
Huh. That's an unusual holo.
Don't worry about that. Actually, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes?
Nah, it's just... Don't take this the wrong way, okay? I was just wondering what pronouns to use for you.
Huh?
Are you out of your mind? Ketra is very pretty, but he doesn't really have a female physique.
Of course I don't! I'm a guy!
Look, seriously, I'm sorry. You're about 14 or so, give or take. At that age, I figured it was possible you could be either. You must have skipped more than a few grades if you're an assistant at the
I
Institute.
suppose you could say that. I'm actually 15, by the way. I guess it's fine. Sometimes people do get the wrong idea from afar.
I wasn't sure at first with the way his coat covers him either. Yeah, but who makes the mistake as close as he is? Man, I sure as shit do not want to get old. Enough. If you're all done, then please, get out of here. I'm a busy man. After this, Mr. Townsend, sir, the students from Aramis Academy have arrived. Already? Well, let them through. Silesian, I'll be counting on you yet again. You're staying for 3 days, yes? Good luck cleaning out the gutter, so to speak. Not even trying to be subtle. He's a real pain in the ass, but that makes it easier for us to move around at least. Works for me. Now you're starting to get it. Oh, shut up. He said there was no problems, but he certainly didn't act like that was the case. Agreed. He might not have the answers, but he most certainly has cause for concern. Or at least, that is how it appeared to me. I don't believe it will be easy to get anything out of him. I don't believe any part of this is going to be easy. We'll have to tackle it from a few different angles. Which means... Oh? Aren't they? They were in front of Central Station this morning. So he really is Anya's boyfriend from her part-time gig? Lyle, I told you that's not true. Right. My bad. How's it going, good students? We're just here for work. Good luck with the whole school trip thing. I know I'm in her corner. I still want no part in any of this. Welcome, students of Aramis. Right this way. These are your C rank certification cards. They're primarily for outside trainees, so you will have access to the Institute and the Aerotram. Thank you very much. Wow-wee! So we can ride the Aerotram as much as we want? And we can visit the Institute of Science. This will help our reports big time. Then each group is free to do what they want. We'll meet back up at the hotel lobby around 6:30. Remember, you'll be punished if you're late. Yes, ma'am. You won't catch me being late. Hey now, don't threaten the first years. Anyway, let's make sure this visit is a fruitful one. Let's get moving, underclassmen. Then I'll leave you all to it. If you need anything at all, just contact me via the number I gave you. See you... Hold on a second, Quatre Silesian. I've heard quite a few things about you. Like how you're the professor's favorite student. Ren? Wait, then... You see, I'm a foreign exchange student from Liberl, so we just so happened to have met through a contact at ZCF. We had quite the wonderful chat after she read all of my past papers. ZCF? I've met both Professor Russell and his daughters, so... Wait. Papers? Don't tell me you're... Oh, never you mind that. To circle back to my original point, I have a question to ask of you. My friend here will be operating on her own. Could I ask you to take her to the artisanal district for me? Ren.
I see. So you're already getting a move on then.
Aw, and I was hoping we could hang out for a little bit too. Sorry for deciding this on my own, you two. Nah, it's fine. We've got 3 whole days, right? And you'll be back come nighttime anyway. We'll be counting on one heck of a report.
Just be careful, okay?
Of course.
Is this, perhaps related to... In any event, I don't mind. I just so happen to have business in the artisanal district, so it works out. I'll show you the way.
Agnes Claudel. I'm a first year at RMS Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Well.
Hi, Emoji Cat. Agnes says she'll be here in about 15 minutes. That's surprisingly quick. I was about to suggest we get started if she was going to be much longer. All right then. While we're waiting, it's Engadine time. Right now? Yeah. Gotta order ahead of time so we can dig in as soon as Agnes gets here, of course. I thought so. Real slick. Shall we order one along with some coffee then? Always gotta get your sweets in. Right, Emoji Cat?
Then I'm counting on you to lead the way, Mr. Silesian.
Of course. Happily. Once we catch the Aerotram, we'll be at the artisanal district in no time at all. By the way, you're older than me, aren't you? Mister might be a little stiff. You can just call me Quatre, if that's all right.
You don't mind? Then Quatre it is. Oh, but I'm only older than you by a year, so I don't want you to be too stiff with me either. Why don't we talk like we're old friends?
Okay. I'll keep it casual then. I get the feeling you're always told to loosen up a little more.
That's right. My friends never let me hear the end of it, but I can't help the way I talk. I know I'm repeating myself, but it really is a pleasure, Quatre.
Same to you. Now, should we get going?
All right. Well, we have so many people to talk to. The Verne Company's partnerships bring more than 20 companies under our umbrella. Each company is still managed individually, but our vertical integration strategy puts us on par with the Empire's own Reinford Company. Thanks to this structure, we have over 300 projects actively in development, though this does introduce some headaches. We managers certainly have our work cut out for us, juggling those projects and partners all at once. We manage, though. President Rooster, if you could greenlight some budget allocation for this new project, then we... Absolutely not. We're stretched too thin as it is. We already have 2 major projects. We can't handle a third without new hires. We already had this conversation with Van. Yep. Exactly the same back and forth as Van had with them. Okay. All right, Quatre. I leave Agnes in your capable hands. You two be careful now. Who knows what kind of awful messes you might get it yourselves into. Okay. Well, at any rate, let me show you to the artisanal district. Oh, were you contacting someone just now, Ren? Mm-hmm. That friend of mine I mentioned earlier. I might be able to pull some strings and take you all on a little tour. But expectation is the gateway to disappointment, of course. Just carry on as normal and I'll keep you posted. Well, I suppose we will then. Thank you. I'll be back by curfew so we can meet back up then. Don't you worry about us, Agnes. You do what you want. And if anything comes up, I'm just a call away. I'm always willing to lend a helping hand or two. Of course you are, kitty. Oh, catch you later. You have this knack for seeing things we can't. I bet you'll find plenty of good stuff out there. Tell us all about it tonight, okay? Just be careful, okay? Hurry on back if things get ugly. And keep that guy at arm's length. He's dragging you around way more than he has a right to. Who? Oh, don't worry about
You
it.
seem awfully popular at your school, Agnes.
Stay safe out there is all I'm
do?
saying.
Oh, no. My classmates are just always looking out for me. That's all.
Quatre, was it? Take good care of Agnes, okay? Oh, new snacks? New snacks. Okay, everyone's here. Let's get this show on the road. Given who we have, the motor pavilion would be a good place to hit up first. I need to work together with Ren to make sure this trip is a success. Ugh, I knew this would be boring. But no, they had to just drag me here anyway. Freaking student council president. Just thinking about it's getting me pissed. I wonder what Ren said to him. Sasha's annoying as usual. Can't give me some peace and quiet. And why the hell do I gotta babysit the freshmen? So, that brings us to an interesting question. How does the Bank of Edith invest in Basel going forward? The market's shifted heavily towards state-sponsored development. Venture capital isn't as big a player anymore, but we still shouldn't put all our eggs in that one basket. Balance is key. With reparations drying up, the tides are soon to change. Now might be the time to future-proof our investment portfolio. Well, aren't you spiffy, Mr. Spiffington? Something down here I missed. Nope. All right. And up and around, and hey, Mr. Security Guard. Welcome to Basel Station, one of Calvert's biggest rail hubs. We also produce a cutting-edge operational management system here. Several several companies are testing the waters with it. Plus Ventos, the industry leader in locomotive production, calls Basel its home. Working with them is a walk in the park. Not to toot our own horn, though. Enjoy your trip, folks. You're a train, and so you're tooting a horn. Now, the Transcontinental Railroad Company. They're headquartered in Edith. On top of that, we have our own domestic line, the Calvert Railroad, and the Edith City Subway. With all that infrastructure working together, we give even Erebonia's rail network a run for their Mira. Do you now?
Not this way.
Oh, but I want to go look at the cars. I want to make Van jealous. Phew, I've been really busy lately, but I gotta stick the landing. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose to the guys. I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling and make the board of directors. Just you watch. So, Shinyon, why'd you pick Basel out of curiosity? Isn't Tharbad more the entertainment hotspot? In practice, yes, but where'd all that film equipment come from? That's right, Basel. Plus, I mean, look at this place. You've got so many picturesque locations for a film shoot. It's not even funny. Gotcha. My bad for asking. He has a point. The city's absolutely stunning. Maybe we should make a point of going here again. Vern's HQ is huge. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. They're the nation's leaders in just about everything, film tech included. Oh man, this is bleeding edge. There's so much cool video tech here. Oh, and there's this other place? We first years decided to take a little unguided tour of the city. We've been to Rower, which is where Reinford's headquartered, and we thought that place was high-tech. But boy, Basel is just in a whole other league. It's got so much stuff going on. They have these huge facilities and experiments, all within city limits. I hardly know where to look first. I want to take in as much of this place as I can. Come on. We gotta get going. There's so much to see. Motor Pavilion's a hot spot, but I really want to check out those official Vern shops, too. Imagine getting my hands on one of those new stereos. They'd be a total chick magnet back home. One track mind.
Just awesome. Why not stay here and relax? Do you have any preferences?
Coffee. Must have coffee.
Thanks for coming in.
Welcome. What can I get you? I go wherever my heart takes me, and I bring my little shop along for the ride. Who knows what customers I'll see next? Not the most practical business model, but it's what makes me happy. And my little niche has made me popular with the locals. You guys visiting? Don't you worry. This city's plenty safe. We were pretty swamped in the war. Imperial spies were crawling all over the place, trying to steal tech. But we kicked them out. All that's behind us now, so we can get back to keeping the peace. Ooh, tram. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the Aerotram? Something. Already have the coffee, the super sweet coffee. Okay, all my errands are done. I should get back home before Dad starts to worry about me. But man, why did Dick get so angry back there? Playing with RC cars is supposed to be fun, so what's his problem?
Not this way.
Oh.
Not this way.
Oh, well, fine. Force me to do it your
Not
way.
this way.
We also have a notice board. I should go over this with Van. Yeah, probably, but I don't wanna.
Operated by the city of Basel.
With your rank, you're free to use our inner city aerotrams for hassle-free travel. Please mind the gap and watch your hands and feet as you board the aerotram. You don't see aerotrams much across the continent, do you? I'd call them a must with where Basel is located. Newtown, the Artisanal District, the Institute of Science. It travels along a loop and helps consistently deliver parts wherever needed. The Artisanal District's platform is on the right. Just tap your card against the ticket gate. All right, let me give it a try. Where would you like to go? I want to go to the Institute of Science, but I'll stick with the Artisanal District.
What a spectacular view! Though I get a little dizzy when I look down. And wow! Newtown is already so far away!
Enjoying yourself?
Yes! Tremendously! I bet Fairy would enjoy this too. I wonder if she's gotten the chance to ride yet.
She really is so cute. But how is someone like her connected to those others?
Well, here's our second zone of the new city, since most of them have 3. Here we are. This is the Artisanal District. Now I just need to find the hotel they're staying at. Oh, there's Van's pickup truck. So, he drives an Ingert? He's even customized the frame. Wait, that material was only just developed. How did he get his hands on it? I didn't realize you were an expert. You pick this kind of thing up if you work with Vern long enough, I suppose. So, how did you get to know people like them? What do you mean? The Spriggan, whatever you call him, and that red-haired guy both seemed really shady to me. Though the girl and the maid, I think, they looked like good people, at least. I'm just having a hard time picturing what kind of group it actually is if you're involved with them too. Well, I can't blame him for thinking that way about them. Van runs a problem-solving agency, in short. I work there as a part-time assistant for reasons I can't get into. And both work and my duties as a student happen to bring me here at the same time. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Are you sure it's okay to be working with them, though? Vern's CEO didn't seem very happy about them sniffing around. Our work is complicated, I'll admit, but we don't do anything illegal. Technically. His willingness to hire an upstanding young lady like you does reflect well on him. I'll give him that. Even if I don't think highly of his choice to involve someone like you in a business like his. People say that about him a lot. You have nothing to worry about, though. Really. He might skirt the rules here and there, but he's still a man I can genuinely respect. Well, if you say so. He feels like one of those guys who takes some getting used to. The way he treated me was just... I was so close to forgetting, too. Did something happen? Nothing worth bringing up. Anyway, we shouldn't keep your friends waiting. And yes, we're over here. You came quick. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that... Sorry for keeping you. Quatre was good enough to guide me here. Huh. Thanks for helping her out. We ordered an Engadine for the group. You want to join us? Huh? No, I'm fine. I'm not hungry right now. Your loss. That taste is downright divine. I'll make it up to you some other time then. You don't owe me anything. It's not like I did anything special. I suggest you don't pull any funny business while you're in the city, though. No causing trouble for the women in your group either. Oh? I'll get going now, Agnes. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Oh, I will. Thank you. Man, would have been nice if he gave me the chance to thank him somehow. Puberty's rough. He sure had a soft spot for you, though. Do you think? He just struck me as the very friendly sort in general. We got along right away. I hope I can be friends with him, too. Oh, I'm sure that won't be a problem one bit. I'll be happy to introduce you if we get the chance. How old are you? 5? There's nothing wrong with wanting to make friends. Yeah, no need to rain on her parade. Here's your order. One of our famed Engadines. Now this is what I'm talking about. Come and have a seat, Agnes. I'll get to cutting it right away. She always used to make Engadines for me back in the day.
I finished, Quatre. I'm quite confident in today's dessert. The more worried you are about something, the more important it is to take a break and relax. No need to push through.
I think I can trust Agnes, but I'd better keep a close eye on the rest of them. I don't want anything threatening a place so special to me. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to say hello to the supervisor and take care of my usual work while I'm here. That's the stuff. You won't find a better marriage of flavors than these bitter walnuts with sweet caramel nougat. It's so mouth-wateringly rich. And you wouldn't believe how well it pairs with strong coffee. I swear, I was born just to savor moments like these. No one wants to hear this every time, you know. Just eat the damn thing. He's describing it to a T, though. I can't get enough of that buttery flavor. Munch. If Van says it's good, then you know you're in for a treat. My nose is good for more than just sniffing out trouble, you know. I feel like you're joking, but I could buy it working for stuff like this easy. Indeed. Now, I think we've rested for long enough. Perhaps we should get to work. Do you think we should prioritize investigating Vern? Nah, I think we should hold off doing that. I can't imagine we'd find anything major this fast, even if we tried. I'm thinking we should start with wandering around Basel and taking care of 4 SPGs. That'll give us a decent idea of the situation here. The same pattern as usual, then. But how can you be so sure that word of our work has spread to here? Good question. Vern's boss sure didn't seem like he wanted to help us any more than he had to. Oh, I don't think we gotta worry about that. Not after my headache of a friend slapped this job on us. Right. That man from the CID? He did seem like a highly capable person, though that's the least to be expected of their chief analyst. You and he go back quite some time, I believe. Unfortunately, yeah. I doubt he's here in person, though. More than likely, he sent someone in his place. Between this and that other project he teased, I'm sure there's a ton of scheming going on in that head of his. Guess we should go find out what kind of 4 SPGs we've got waiting for us then. So, when do you need to be back at the hotel? And what are you going to do about your uniform? Ren said to be back by 6:30. I brought some clothes besides my uniform. Don't worry. Let me go and get changed. I'll take you to our room then. We will handle paying the bill in the meantime. Fairy took Anya's to the girls' room so that she could get changed. After she was done, they reunited with the rest of the group and began their first day of work in Basel. First day of work. So much to buy.
Don't take too long to decide now.
Well, we're going to start with that. And we're going to get one of those.
Come back soon.
And we're going to use the kitchen. And we're going to make the croque monsieur.
It would be my pleasure.
I'm sure it would, Rosette.
I put quite a lot of effort into this.
Oh, I'd already made one. That's silly of me. Okay. Hold up. Where is... There it is. Black vinegar soup. Oh.
Alrighty.
I mean, we all have things we're good at and things we're not. It's plain to see here in the artisanal district. Working here in the bar just happens to be my niche. I'm happy I'm getting better as a cook because of it. Use the kitchen. Now, I want to make the black vinegar soup.
Man, why's it gotta be me?
Because you're the only one capable of cooking, Aaron.
That's some bachelor cooking.
Okay. What do you have?
Know what you want?
My sister told me that she'll hold down the bar, and I can do all the other stuff in exchange. Honestly, though, I feel like I'm doing the lion's share of the work. She dumps everything on me. And now I have to manage this delivery system she just cooked up on a whim last month. I don't think anybody's upstairs, but I could be wrong. Hey, you're from Edith. Ah! Now I'm all checked in here, and I can take it easy for the rest of the day. This is the life. What am I here for? Well, I work for a wholesale company that deals with industrial orbments. They shipped me out here to check out what's hot on the market and bring some samples back. Plus, talk to some of the manufacturers. But all of that can wait for tomorrow. Today, I've got dinner for one and a bottomless wallet. Thank goddess for company funds. Nope, that's the computer. I'm an engineering consultant who works with clients and workshops both, so that they can work together at peak efficiency. So my travels often bring me to Basel, naturally. I'm something of a regular here at the inn. Basel's artisans speak for themselves in terms of quality. Clients everywhere want their work, and my job is to help them get it. Just the other day, I hooked up a prestigious watchmaking firm with Gowland's workshop to make their custom gears. Did you know? Okay. And right. We have a whole lot of people to talk to. So much to do here. Oh, hello there. My name is Sister Paula. I'm new to Basel and this church. Admittedly, it's quite daunting. I grew up in the country. These fancy machines and technology are so far beyond me. I can hardly wrap my head around what the artisans and students discuss with me. Still, I'll do my best. I'm still knowledgeable about matters of the heart. If anything has you nervous, I'll help however I can.
Okay.
I hardly ever saw machines in my hometown, and now I'm surrounded by them. I want to help the townsfolk here, just as Father Flickdom does, but I've definitely got my work cut out for me.
Well,
Well, what a pleasant surprise. It's not often we greet travelers from afar in our humble church. We tend to only see locals here, artisans, students, researchers, and the like. We see some rather famous faces here even. Big or small, we welcome everyone all the same. To worry is human. Those anxious or disconcerted may turn to open doors. They might. But they might not. Okay. Phew. It's not easy working in product, let me tell you. Mediating between factories and artisans is stressful work. Now the artisans are saying they want to delay everything so they can do just these tiny tweaks to the product before it goes on the line. I don't get it. Why do they care so much about that extra 1%? It's good enough as is. Oh, there's a thing called perfectionism. You really got to work with Giscard as a parts supplier? That's amazing. Oh man, I can't believe I get to be your student. Yup, sure did. They had me working on the joints. They needed parts precise down to the micro reg. Our factory's already famous for casting and lathing. I'm still honored they picked us for the task over the other shops. I'll say, that's so cool. I'm kind of bummed that I'm only hearing about it now. I hope I get to work on big projects like that someday. When's my big chance gonna come around? You know, that's a good goal, but I don't think you're ready for that just yet. You have this habit of ditching your work before it's polished. You gotta look where you're walking, you know? You look too far ahead, you'll trip over yourself. Orbments have developed a lot, but at the end of the day, they still run on mechanical gears and hinges, just like any other machine. That's good news for us metal workers. We're the backbone of the whole Orbment industry. We'll have steady work for decades, I'm thinking. The more moving parts you've got in a machine, the more likely one of them will break. My boss's strength is precision. He can cast metal parts even more precisely than machine metalworks can. I really hope I can make stuff as good as he does someday. And man, have you heard about the projects he's on? He gets to work on these awesome machines. It's so cool. I've been hearing that a lot of places in town are having problems with the grid. Never had that back in my day, because there was no grid, of course. Goes to show, the more you rely on tech, the more it can let you down. I wonder who lives here. Yeah, it's really high up.
Oh, there they are. I'm so glad I finally found them.
Hello. Is there something you need from here? The owner of this house hasn't been home in a while, I'm afraid.
We were just walking around and happened to end up here. So you know who owns this place then?
Yeah, you could say we're acquaintances. Well, that might sound a little too cold, actually. I don't know if I could really call us family, but we are close. Just not as close as he is.
Girl's IQ points all gone into her face and tits. Total ditz with a capital D. Aaron!
You know, you guys are all just adorable. Especially you, you tiny thing. Where are you from? Do you want me to show you around?
I'm not that tiny.
Silly me.
I forgot I have somewhere else to be. You won't be able to meet this house's owner. But the boy looking after it in her absence should be back tonight. Goodbye now.
She was dressed like she's a researcher at the Institute or something. Wish we could have talked to her a bit more about that. I wanted to make her understand my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong, too. Late 20s, huge tits, kind of an airhead, freckles, glasses. Yeah, I'd hit it. Are you going to start behaving like an adult, Aaron? Or am I going to have to force you to? I wonder if that could be... All these little nooks and crannies. You can bet some of them will show up in our 4 SPGs. For certain. Okay, and down. And that's the church. Looks like we got a 4 SPG. It's a professor I look to as a mentor of sorts, but I just can't do this anymore. I'm trying to gather evidence to prove he's been abusing his power over others, and so I went to get verbal testimony. I don't want to blow up, so I haven't spoken with the guild or the cops. I'd like to request a careful investigation from you guys. School of Hard Knocks. Huh. This one's real serious sounding. Yeah, and I understand why they don't want to go to the guild or the police about it. I really hope we can help them while we're here. We might learn more about what's going on in the Institute while we're working on it, too. That'd be 2 birds with 1 stone. Makes sense. Sounds harmless to me, but what's your take? Ferry brought up a good point. We can get some info on the Institute while we work this case. Pretty vague, though. They didn't give their name or the professor they're accusing. Really going out of their way to make our job difficult. Naming names in this case may result in the professor or other parties threatening the whistleblower. I believe our client just prefers to err on the side of caution. Yeah, that tracks. Fair enough. Rosette, can you handle recording our convos? Certainly. We gotta be careful who we talk to about this, though. Client doesn't want word of this getting out. Let's start with people unrelated to the Institute. That way, we don't accidentally hit a nerve. That makes sense to me. I imagine there will be plenty of those here in the artisanal district. Let's get started.
Commencing mission.
Ooh, ah.
This is the Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel.
Phew! Those errands took a lot longer than I thought they would. Maybe I'll rest up a bit before I go see Dad. He works at a shop floor here in the artisanal district. I'd say I've earned the break. This must be the Aerotram station. I can't believe it goes all the way up in the sky. That's right. This will take us to Newtown in no time. All you need to do is hold your certification card over the ticket gate. Oh. Guess we're not taking this one after all. Our D-rank card isn't accepted on this Aerotram, apparently. We need a C-rank card or higher. Are you sure? I could have sworn we had a C... Way to roll out the welcome mat when we're here for Elsheim. Would it kill them to throw one of their biggest stakeholders a bone? I was really looking forward to it, too. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. You can head on up if you want, Agnes. We'll just take the long way. No, it's all right. I'd rather stick together. I'm sure we'll get to ride the tram another day, Fairy. Don't let it get you down. You're right. Yeah. So, somebody doesn't want us looking too deep or too far. Huh. Phew, technology, huh? We have to handle all kinds of gizmos and doodads these days. I couldn't tell you what half of these even do, but we make sure to treat them with care all the same. Usually we end up delivering them by hand. When you put them in a truck, they slide, they bang around, and that's not good. First the fire at that plant, and then that car was having trouble. I'm beat, and it's only the afternoon. I really can't do all this on my own. Thank the goddess that Regina and the others are here to help. Maybe we can finally clear out that backlog I've built up. Alex was telling me all about you. You're awfully interesting folks from the sound of it. Hopefully we don't have to tackle any big cases together, but if we do, I'll have your back. Big cases tend to blow up wherever we go, so hold on to that thought. Well, if it isn't Van. Surprised to see you taking a business trip this time of year. Yeah, client came in with a big job, so we're out here taking care of that. Looks like you're moving on up in the world, too. Last I saw, you were a part-timer still in school, and now you're the receptionist? Yep. They hired me here fresh out of college. He another acquaintance of yours? You've got friends in all sorts of places. Oh, we're just in the same field. We worked together on a job a while back. Zin was actually telling me about you the other day. He said that we should be fine contracting you for help if we need to. I heard the same from a friend of mine outside the guild. If something serious goes down, there's no shame in us working together. Oh? Who? Renee or Killica, I'm guessing. I swear, I can't walk 5 ards without people dragging me into their business. I ain't a bracer, you know? Oh, speaking of which, you're... Elvis! Regina! Speak of the devils. These 2 braces work in Edith, correct? Hey there, I didn't think I'd run into you guys here. Oh, man. Don't tell me we all got shipped out here on behalf of the same guy. Obviously not. I have no idea why you're even here, but we're here on official orders from the guild, not an individual client. And wherever you guys go, trouble seems to follow. I think it's making me superstitious, not gonna lie. Hopefully that's not the case here. Man, I don't enjoy it any more than you do. Stop framing it like I'm the one at fault. I'm just doing my job and putting food on the table. Surely a C-rank bracer's got better things to worry about than some Spriggan, so stop letting me live rent-free in your head, yeah? Smartass. I swear this is why I can't stand you. You're always just... Yeah, forget it. Just don't get up in our business. Got it? I know he's a bit abrasive with you, but I do think he respects your abilities. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. Funny way for him to show respect, but, well, you do you, Bracer Boy. I'm not too worried about him. If we need the guild to lend a hand, we'll ask for it. For now, we've got our own business to focus on.
What to do?
Word is, you've been busy yourself, man. I keep hearing about all those jobs you're taking on. Seems like all the Calvert's running into trouble, and I can't deny that worries me. It makes these reports here all the more alarming. Guild's on alert too, huh? I don't know much about what's going on here in Basel yet, but hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it soon. I hope so too. We're not technically working together, but it would be best for us to cooperate on this nonetheless. Agreed. Good luck out there, Alex. I've gotten word about how the power grid and orbital network have been acting up lately, too. It's only been minor blips so far. I didn't notice until somebody pointed it out. But we shouldn't just ignore it, and that's all the more reason we need a tech-savvy bracer out here to help us out. Regina's even able to use the generalized Aeon system, so she should be just what the doctor ordered. We ran into Blanca not long after we arrived. Man, she's fast as ever. We'll really have to get cracking if we want to keep up with her. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. Of course you guys got here first. We had to stop by a bunch of small towns on the way here, but that's the trade-off with being a public servant instead of a private eye. As soon as we're all checked in, we're heading right out of the field. Don't go making more work for us. I'm not in the business of making more work for anybody. Not if I can help it. Usually means more work for me. Watch who you call it punk. Punk. All right. Well, with all of that being said and done, we've got a few more spots to hit. And then... All right. So we'll stop right here. We'll pick it up next time. And we'll finish talking to everybody. Because that's sort of what we do. All right. See you next time. Like, subscribe, ring my bell.